How's it going, people, and welcome back to another episode of The Project. Another sit-down video today, and I'm going to be speaking through why I have a coach. So as you may or may not know, I get coached by Callum Raystrick, aka the Pro Coach. We started a good 2 to 3 months ago now, maybe 10 weeks, and we started at the beginning of this whole process in terms of the photo shoot. And you guys might be thinking, why do I need a coach if I'm a coach myself? Surely I have all of the tools and the knowledge that I need in order to do that myself. But it's not just about that. I think one of the big things that I get out of having a coach myself is accountability. So unlike anyone else, I have periods of time where sticking to the things that I need to do on a day-to-day basis become tough. And I get that little voice in my head saying, oh, I could just leave that today and leave it to tomorrow. Not that I do that, but having Cal on board makes sure that I don't. I know that every single week I'm going to be checking in with him. We're going to be reporting back on how my training's been going, how my nutrition has been, how I have progressed from a bodyweight standpoint, a progress picture standpoint, how my sleep has been. All of those factors that are a big foundation to me progressing as best as possible, we cover those and I'm held accountable to them. So if you are a coach yourself, or if you're not a coach, accountability is one of the biggest things, and it's one of the biggest benefits that I'm getting out of coaching so far.
Yeah, they hate when you elevate. You're stacking up losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly, I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate. Yeah. They hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate, yeah. I had to elevate. I'm way too fly. Yeah, I'm feeling myself. Ain't no chance I'm coming.
So point 2, in terms of why I've got Callum on board, is just to take the programming out of my hands. I think being a coach myself, I put so much time and energy into other people and making sure that my clients have the best kind of service available possible to them, making sure that their programs are up to date, making sure that I'm checking in with them every single week, that there can be a lot less energy left over at the end of the day for me and to sort my own programming and to make my own adjustments in terms of my nutrition and all the other stuff we're putting in place at the moment in terms of step targets and cardio targets. So having Cal there just allows me to do my job and then allow him to do his job. And it almost takes that stress away from me. I've done it for years. I've coached myself for years, but I think I've realized now more than ever that just offloading that onto someone else and allowing them to take control is a burden that is very valuable to almost get rid of. Not only because of the kind of time and effort and or that thereof that you put into yourself, but also the coach that you hire may implement things that maybe you wouldn't. So I know currently I'm doing exercises in my program, or I'm doing exercises in an order or a way that I wouldn't have programmed myself, because Cal maybe has a different insight, or he maybe has just chosen exercises that I don't put in my own program because maybe I don't enjoy as much, or I subconsciously avoid. But now he's put that in place. I have to go in the gym and do those. So that's another big thing there as well. So if you are a coach, and to be honest, that the majority of people I actually train now are coaches themselves. And this is the main reason why those coaches sign up as well, the same as me, just to take that kind of off their hands. So if you are a coach watching this, do not be afraid to hire your own coach. It's actually a sign that you are doing or putting your best efforts forward to being the best version of yourself possible. Because if you expect your clients to invest in you, but they don't see you investing in that same thing, then who are you to say that people need a coach if you don't think you need one yourself? So yeah, that is point 2.
I need all the wins, yeah. Ain't no L's, I gotta get a no call and quits, yeah. Gotta keep on moving no matter how hard it gets, yeah. Better move out the way, cause I'm coming with harder hits. My head is as hard as a brick, but I'm harder than all of this. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out.
So point 3 for me is just having an unbiased opinion on how I'm doing. So I think we can all be our own worst self-critic. It's hard to see your own progress sometimes. And then off the back of that, it's hard to make good judgment calls in terms of the changes you need to make moving forward. So having Cal there, or having a coach there, it gives me that unbiased opinion. He will tell me categorically whether I am doing what I need to be doing, whether I'm progressing at the rate that I need to be progressing at, whether we need to take things up a notch, whether I need to stop stressing and just trust the process and realize that, okay, we're right on track here. We've got a good amount of time to get towards that goal. So I think, point 3, just having that unbiased opinion. And I think, again, like making sure that you are doing everything possible to be allowing yourself to progress as best as possible. And you can get in your own way sometimes with that. And again, I've done it in the past. I've dieted myself down in the past, and especially when you're getting towards the back end of a dieting phase or some sort of prep like I'm going through now for this photo shoot, your decision-making process can become very skewed. And the further you go on, the more skewed that becomes. So it's becoming even more evident to me as we get closer and closer to the shoot, how valuable it is for me having that coach on board, having Cal on board. So that is the next point as to why I have a coach.
Yo, who the heck? Scam likely.
Hey, please do not text to me. I'm trying to get it. Working to become the best of me. I'm doing my job. That includes whipping and keeping the recipes. I cannot stop. I gotta get it till legends are next to me. Till legends are next to me. Hey, please do not text to me. I'm trying to get it. Working to become the best of me. I'm doing my job.
So point 4 is actually education. So as a coach myself, I'm always looking at ways to improve my knowledge, improve my understanding, give me different perspectives on things, and having someone on board to coach me allows me to learn off of them. And who best to learn off of than Cal? Obviously, he is at the top of his game in terms of what he's doing. So being able to not only work closely alongside him, that's a huge value for me. But now being a client underneath him is just that kind of different perspective, and something that, again, will only allow me to be a better coach for myself for my own clients. And I think there's a certain level of humility that you need to take as a coach when you are reaching out to other people to gain knowledge off of them. I think the worst position that you can get yourself into is thinking that you know everything, thinking that you are as good as you need to be, and that there's nothing more to learn. Because as soon as you do that, you're going to start regressing, you're going to start falling behind, you're going to limit your growth as an individual and as a coach yourself. So never feel, if you're a coach watching this, that it is a shortfall of yours to need to reach out to someone else, because that is only going to benefit you. You're only going to gain knowledge, you're only going to gain further experience and accelerate your growth by having that person on board. So that's point number 4 for me in terms of why I've got a coach.
I'm still sore from the heavy lifting that I've had to do, but it's fine. How many legs I got up on a ship resembling a whole centipede? Worried one-sided with the competition. I've been residing where the rent is free. I got brothers and I got acquaintances. Why nobody is a friend of me. Fam roots deeper than an evergreen. Clear us and them, got a separate creed by any means. I'm a step past seeded. I'm in a cut with the gang. Damn, y'all can't stop the bleeding. The premonitions brought it all to life for me 4 years before seeing it.
And last but not least, point number 5 is just having support. So I know any point throughout the week, I can message my coach and I can ask him any questions that I need to, any additional support that I need between check-ins. I've got that person there as well. And that's something that I make sure I do for myself with my own clients as well, making sure that they have me at the end of the phone to message or to email if they do need to ask anything. If there's ever any point where they need a kind of immediate understanding of, right, what do I need to do today or tomorrow? Or I'm worrying about this, what do you think? What's your opinion on X? All those little things, having that person there, and again, that professional, that kind of person with unbiased opinion, that person that can educate you, having that on tap is invaluable, and something that I think personally is almost one of those top things in terms of why a coach is valuable, because you need that. You need that person to support you through a journey, especially, again, if you're going through something that is a little bit more challenging. And that's completely dependent upon the person in terms of the level of challenge you experience within your own journey. And it's at those points that we're challenged that we're going to be tested most. So again, having that person there just to reach out to is key. So yeah, that is point number 5.
I'm in the big leagues, told her don't miss me. Ballin' like Houston, ayy, feeling like Whitney. I need a bag, bruh, send it through quickly. I'm making his dog, like I'm in the big leagues. Told him that I gotta go, dog. I'm riding the road, y'all. I think that I'm back in my bag now. So I need that go, y'all. Got hits when he throwing the fastball. Just too quick for it. Peeling off like the...
And they are my top 5 reasons why I have a coach. If you have any questions at all, then please feel free to comment below or send me a DM on Instagram. And of course, if you are looking for a coach yourself and you'd like to hear a little bit more about how coaching works with us, then just click the link in the description below. On Instagram, it's in my bio, or again, just send me a direct message and we can get back to you there. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. As always, do that YouTuber stuff, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Go, dog. I'm riding the road, y'all. I think that I'm back in my bag now. So I need that go, y'all. Got hits when he throwing the fastball. Just too quick for it. Peeling off like the whip on.